Food Reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. If you don't know, now you know. And we have something new today, as always. This is actually the Boston Market Homestyle Meals Meatloaf with signature homestyle mashed potatoes and gravy, 19 grams of protein meal. So this does tout that it has 1,670 milligrams of sodium in it, which is crazy. Calories, 430 calories. But 19 grams of protein. So there's a lot of sodium in this, obviously. Again, these are the kind of meals that I don't have every day. I just do reviews on certain things like this. So as you can see here, pardon me, I have the meal here. If you can see, that's the patties right there, and that's the mashed potatoes. So first things first, I'm going to try the mashed potatoes without the gravy. Okay, so my first opinion of the mashed potatoes, they're real starchy, and they're even leaving this like ick factor kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, this is kind of what happens with a lot of mashed potato products and microwaves. I've had a couple that were from Guy Fieri, and they were actually really good. Mashed potatoes, somehow or another, they got that correct. Whatever his formula is, his company's formula, it was actually really good. However, not all potatoes are alike. So, we're going to go ahead and try this here, see how it is. Which I believe this one, it actually is one of those ones that I don't think it's actually has any bioengineered products in it. Which is actually a plus, because that's actually kind of disgusting that they would use bioengineered products. Yeah, I mean, as far as this goes, it looks like it's just got a variety of different things that they put in it. So here you go, take a look at this. There you are. It's actually heated up pretty good. I have to say, for microwave meatloaf, this is actually pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely something pretty tasty. You can definitely taste a lot of the sodium in the meat, unfortunately, which is kind of a downer in a way, because you want to be able to taste the meatloaf itself. But it does have a really pretty good flavor. In general, the flavor profile isn't completely terrible. What I will say is, this goes back to something else that I point out quite frequently, is the value of the product. Mashed potatoes are real starchy, and they're already starting to harden kind of in a way. And the value of this in specific, this meal was like $6, $5.99 for Boston Market, which I imagine you could probably go there and get this from Boston Market. I'd say probably maybe cheaper. I really don't know. I'm not a big Boston Market guy. This was just something that I saw that was new in the store, so I decided to go ahead and pick one up. I've seen different meals that they have, like the Chef Gordon Ramsay meals, some of the other meals, the Guy Fieri meals. And they're all pretty much about $6. They all run about the same price. So you're really getting about the same quality for a lot of these. Some are a better size, serving-wise. And some are smaller. Some have more salt than they really should, and some don't. Like I said, this one doesn't have a whole lot of sugar, so that's cool. That's the 3 grams of sugars in this. But yeah, I mean, this still ran at $5.99 regular before tax. And yes, in Florida, they do charge tax on microwaved foods. A lot of people are surprised by that. But there are taxes on certain things. Even though we don't have state tax. Kind of like my income tax. Yeah. You pay in $2,800, and since you're a single man, you get charged. You get only I got $148 back for $2,800 paid in taxes last year. So that was pretty wrecked. But whatever. Anyhow, back to this. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and call it, for the mashed potatoes, 2 thumbs down because they're already turning into a rock. For the meatloaf, 1 thumb up. It's not bad. For the all-around, 1 thumb up for the whole meal. This is something, like I said, I wouldn't recommend having on an everyday basis because, again, it does have a lot of sodium content in it, which sodium content, when it's at a level that's 1,000 milligrams, is actually really, really high. Boston Market, what I can suggest is to find a way to make your products a little more natural. That way more people want to buy them. Right now, looking at this, I can say that I would probably not have this more than once a month at best. Or if I was just in a pinch and I wanted to hurry up and grab something that I could take to work with me, maybe in the grocery store, Walmart somewhere, and I forgot lunch and I didn't eat breakfast, and then I'm like, oh, I need to get something. I might buy this one time out of the week or one time out of the month just to kind of get by for that time being until I get off of work. But otherwise, I wouldn't suggest this to just anybody, especially if you're diabetic or something like that, because sugar and salt can both be bad for you at times, so that's something to think about. So that's where I feel about it. I'm going to see what Mr. Predicto thinks, my co-host here. He does a lot of the thinking for me as well. Well, he does his own thinking, because I have different feelings about things than he does a lot of times. I wanted to give this more than a 1 thumbs up, but it's kind of hard to do with the value. I definitely give the value 2 thumbs down as well, just for the record. And so, Mr. Predicto, do you think that this Boston Market Homestyle Meatloaf meal is worth it? Yes or no?
The signs say no.
Exactly. Mr. Predicto agrees. So, this is going to be basically the end of the video. I want to go ahead and say thank you for everybody who stayed to the end and everybody who liked and subscribed so far with the videos. I do ask anybody who hasn't, that's brand new to the channel, please do like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you like the content that you're seeing now. Also, there are links in the description below to food reviews with Fatty merch, as well as my other business, jpumpmusic.com. And I am also asking anybody out there that has food items that you want to promote on the channel, and actually I'll do an honest review for any of these. I am accepting sponsorships currently, so you can reach me at foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. That's foodreviewswith, PHATTY, @gmail.com. Exactly the same name as the show. Actually, it's down below, but either which way, the same name as the show, just at gmail.com. And I'd be more than happy to do an honest review of any of your products, whether it be food or tech, whatever it is. I'm more than willing to do it for a small fee. So please do contact me. I would love to speak more about this. And like I said, I'm checking my emails diligently just to make sure that we can make something happen. So in which case, I'm going to say thank you to all you lovely people. I'm going to say please do like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. So it is a day. And of course, as you already know, and if you don't know, and you're new to the channel, this is where it goes down. Food Reviews with Fatty.